Hello everybody, it's Dana Sullivan, the Stampin' Chick, here with another Make It Monday. How are you today, my friends? I hope you had a fabulous weekend. It was a bright, sunny, and beautiful weekend here in East Tennessee, aside from the little bits of rain we had. But all in all, a fantastic weekend, and I'm here with you live on Facebook Monday, March 1st. And this is my weekly Make It Monday. And if you're seeing the little red live box up in that corner, that means you're catching me live. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're not seeing the red live box up there, you're catching this on the replay, either on Facebook or on my YouTube channel, the Stampin' Chick Dana Sullivan. So, today is an exciting Make It Monday because not only am I sharing some all brand new product to show you, but I'm also going to be doing the giveaway for that fabulous mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And if you don't remember, it was for ordering during celebration for February. So it was every $50 order earned an entry into the drawing. And I have a handful of people on slips here that I'm going to be doing a drawing with. So good luck to everyone who placed a $50 order or every $50 order with me during the month of February. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate you ordering through me, making me your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I appreciate that you support my business. Thank you so very much. All right, I see some folks are coming in. Thank you. Hello, Miss Vicky. Hello, Miss Eileen. How are you all today? All right, let's get right to it, shall we? We have a lot to cover and a little bit of time to get there. So, here we go. Today's project is all about the Butterfly Brilliance Stampin' Die Bundle and the coordinating Butterfly Bijou Designer Series paper. Now, this paper is a limited time thing that's going to be offered. I believe it starts tomorrow. Did it start today? Does it start tomorrow? Anyway, it's starting. And it's absolutely beautiful. The papers are gorgeous. The colors are absolutely to die for. And like I said, this is going to be a limited time purchase. So the colors that coordinate here are Basic Black, Bermuda Bay, Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, Mint Macaron, Misty Moonlight, Poppy Parade, So Saffron, and Basic White. So you can see there are a lot of beautiful colors in it. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and it will be available for purchase pretty darn quick on my website, danasullivan.stampinup.net. Now, this is a temporary, just a, oh my goodness, a limited time promotion. However, the Stampin' Die Bundle is a sneak preview to product that's going to be in the new upcoming annual catalog. So the Butterfly Brilliance Stampin' Die Bundle is going to be available just for the month of March until it goes live in the annual catalog in May. So this is a time for you to be able to get it in advance and take advantage of this early sales deal, which is fabulous. Now, before I start on the project, I have to tell you something about the dies. First of all, the stamp is one big stamp, but it stamps each of the butterflies individually. So that's one thing to note. It has one die that will fit the stamp set. So when you stamp your butterflies, it will punch, or I'm sorry, it will die cut all of the butterflies at one time, which is absolutely fabulous. But then also, there are individual dies that coordinate that are the filigree version. And then there are a couple of extra like textural and background little tidbits of things too, which are very cool. Now, another really cool thing about this die in particular is that, as you can see from my designer series paper, it cuts out the butterflies on the paper all at once absolutely perfectly. This is probably one of my favorite features. So you can see it cuts out all of those butterflies, and I have a few of them here that I've not put on paper or on cards yet, so you can see how cute they are. Absolutely adorable. All right, so let me get this out of the way. I've told you a little about the product, so now you have to go over and pick it up off my website, danasullivan.stampinup.net. You're going to want it. You're going to need it. You're going to love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's get to our project so that I can share that with you. All right. So I have made what's, is this a book binding card, except that I didn't attach it to the base on the binding part. I went ahead and left it open because I had stamped my butterfly over there. But I like this fold a lot. I think it's a very pretty card. And I used some of that Butterfly Bijou Designer Series paper right here. And then I'm using some of the rainbow glimmer paper, which I absolutely flippin' love. You see there, it's super sparkly and shiny. And this is totally Dana approved glitter. Look at this. It doesn't go anywhere. It's totally secure glitter, which is the only kind of glitter to have. All right, and then I'm also using some of the black organza organdy ribbon, black organdy ribbon. Yes, the black organdy glittered ribbon. Now, this is not as Dana approved. Occasionally one of these little sparkles come off, but it's actually not bad considering, yeah, you can see there's one there. But for all of the playing with it, that's all I got. So that wasn't bad. Hi, Miss Dreama, how are ya? All right, and then I'm using the sentiment from the Oval Occasion stamp set. I'm using the Time to Celebrate right here and the Happy Birthday right there. And then I'm using the dies from the Many Messages die set. So now you know that's a one stamp for all of those sentiments and one die for all of the sentiments as well. So that's this one here. It stamps them all out at once, and then it cuts them all out at once, which is actually very handy to have to get them all done at one time and have a little box of them ready to go. So that's super fabulous. All right, and then I'm going to be using a handful of different colors of inks. So I'm using the Memento Black for the sentiments. I'm using Pumpkin Pie, Melon Mambo, Gorgeous Grape, Bermuda Bay, and Granny Apple Green. And I'm using these because they coordinate with that rainbow glitter paper, okay? So let me just set those up and out of the way and get our supplies. All right, so you're gonna need a piece of basic black cardstock cut at 4 1/4 by 11 inches. And then you're gonna score it at 4 1/2 and 5 1/2 inches on the long side. Now that will create that book binding type of fold. And then we're going to use a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 inch basic white cardstock that'll go on the inside. And for time's sake, I've already stamped it, so I've got Happy Birthday in the Memento Black. And then I stamped the butterfly in the rainbow colors, which I will show you how to do here in just a moment. And then I have a piece of Smoky Slate, which is 4 3/8 by 4 1/8 of an inch, 4 3/8 by 4 1/8 of an inch, and that's gonna go right here on the front. And then this strip is 7/8 inch by 4 1/8 inch, and that's gonna go right there. And then I've got some more of those beautiful little rainbow glimmer papered butterflies. Now, what I did with the butterflies is I took that one die, let me show you, it's not true. I took all of these little individual dies and put them on a strip of the rainbow glimmer paper and punch them all out. Now, you're really going to want your detail brush or something, because there's a lot of little pieces to cut out there, but it's kind of like relaxing too, to sit at the TV and just punch out little spaces there. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. And then I have pre-cut pieces from the Many Messages dies. This is in Melon Mambo, as was this one. And then all I did was cut the same die twice, and then for the white I just cut inside of the stitching, so that way it makes a nice matted layer. So that's a way for you to get some double duty out of that die set. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Time to Celebrate from the Oval Occasions stamp set. And I'm going to stamp it on that little label piece. Now this one's going to be only slightly different than my sample, because it's a different shape of a label, but otherwise it's basically the same stamp, the same card. So okay, now you remember what I always say about different layers, so you can have up to 2 layers of dimensionals per card that you're going to stick in the mail. So I'm going to put mini dimensionals behind the white layer and behind the pink layer. So let me go ahead and put these on. There we go. Scoot that over just a little bit. There we are. Okay, and then on the back side, I think I can get away with just one. I think that was overkill on the first one. It's kind of a small piece here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let me go ahead and take the backing off of this one, and I'll layer these together. And this card's going to come together really, really quick. I've already pre-done most of the work because I wanted to make sure that I had just a minute to do the drawing with you. And I actually have a meeting shortly after this that I have to get to for the fire department. So kind of doing a running bit today. Alright, so I have the label done. Now, I used the brick and mortar embossing folder for this smoky slate piece, and I gotta tell you, I just love it. See all the texture in it? It's absolutely beautiful. Alright, so we're gonna take some of our Stampin' Seal and we're gonna tack this down really good. And when it comes to these 3D embossing folders, you really want to make sure you tack it down good, because there's so much depth and texture that if you don't, it won't stay attached to your card very well. So just keep that in mind when you're using those embossing folders. Alright, and then we'll attach our Designer Series paper piece. I am in love with the colors on this paper. It is so pretty. This is my favorite color anyways. Bermuda Bay is my absolute favorite. Well, I don't know. It's a toss-up between Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana. But if you know the colors, then you know that they're like siblings. So they're like brother and sister colors. They're beautiful together. So, all right. Now I'm going to take some of that glittered organdy ribbon. And I'm just going to tie a little knot right here in the center. Nothing major. I love these little simple standard knots. A little square knot here. It makes a very decorative edge, but it's also very simple to do. All right. Here. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to glue our inside panel. Oop. I got crazy with that glue, didn't I? There we go. Okay. Just line it up in the middle and give it a good press. And there's our card base. Now I want to put the little small piece on dimensionals, and the butterfly body is really, really small. So I'm actually gonna take just a little strip of one of the tiny dimensionals, and I'll put it right in the middle, and then I can get another little strip here. And I'm just putting this in the center of the butterfly. I don't want anything else to touch because I want to be able to froof the wings up. There we go. So I don't want the wings attached to the card itself. Alright. Here we go. And there it is. Now you're going to want to take your liquid glue and just run a little right here and right here, just like so. And then we'll put this down and we'll be done with our card. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, so there's our card. Now I told you that I would show you how I did the rainbow technique, so I'm just going to do that on the envelope here right quick. So I've got my piercing mat here and a cover sheet, just a scrap, and I want to use this butterfly right here. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm going to open up these 4 colors. I'm not going to use the pumpkin pie this time. So just open up your colors. And then you'll want to use your sponge daubers. So I've got Bermuda Bay, Granny Apple, Gorgeous Grape, and Melon Mambo. And I'm going to just lightly daub in the dauber, and I'm going in a rainbow across it this way. So I'm just going to dab it on. And I want to go a little farther than the space that I actually want because I'm going to blend a little bit here. So I want to go just over the space and then work my way in to blend the 2 colors together. Okay, so I'm going to go just over the space here and then blend the colors together. Here we go. And then last one, go over here and then blend the colors together. Alright, now once we've done that, let's give it a little huff. Dramatic for effect. And then I'm going to stamp this just like so. And then there you have your little rainbow butterfly, beautiful and coordinating with our card perfectly. All right, so there we have it for our Make It Monday project, my friends. And I hope that you've enjoyed the project. I absolutely love the butterflies. I love this glimmer paper, and any time that I can use it for something is always a plus. And that embossing folder, absolutely fabulous. Overall, the entire project, just so much fun, isn't it? All right, folks, the moment you've been waiting for. Let's go ahead and do this drawing. I have in here all of the people who have earned a drawing for the, or an entry for the drawing to the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So here we go. Drum roll, please. All right. Jessica Jones of Wichita, Kansas. Miss Jessica, you have won the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I hope that you are super excited. Everybody cheer. Woo woo! Miss Jessica, if you would send me a message here on Facebook with your address, and I will get that shipped directly to you from Stampin' Up. Thank you so much. And thank you again, everyone, for supporting my business. I really appreciate you, and I look forward to bringing more fun and projects to you again. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, my friends, and until next time, bye for now.